psychology. I just really want to understand the mind. I want to understand the emotions, but also want to help people. I want to sort of like be a transformative type of a person.
Amen.
Who can really make a positive impact on the lives of people, especially children. Because I really do have a compassion and care for the lives of children. So that's really what got me into the field. Lastly, my personality. I'm a big time Pisces. I'm a cheerful type of a guy.
Yes,
yeah, that's right. You know, I like to laugh, have fun, and whatever. I don't like to see people sad. So I like to get involved and really see what I can do to make an impact, to brighten somebody's day. So I'm that kind of a person. So that also influenced it.
So my next question, because you stated that it's pretty much you became what your environment was, your mother, your family were educators with the health and medical field. And all today, we have children who have role models for celebrities. They have all these different ideologies. They have all of these different things that they, right. But, my role model was my mom and my grandma, which I believe why I'm in education, because she had her PhD in education. She was a GED director. So I asked you as a child, who was your role model?
Honestly, well, my grandfather, Leonard Nelson, is long deceased since the 70s. And actually, when he died, about 3 months before he died, God told him the day and the time. God gave him the exact date, November the 30th, 1974.
Wow.
And he had a period of illness, pneumonia, for about 9 months or so. And God revealed it to him. So he was a very positive influence on my life, but he was very strict, boy. He really did like to.
How we grew up.
Yeah, but he was a little too strict at times, because he sort of like to beat a lot, because his parents.
I got beaten too, though.
They
don't get enough of them now.
Nice.
No, they was not.
And then,
but I bet you didn't do this or before.
Yeah, or they'll say to you, well, look, trust me, it's hurting me.
More
it's hurting you? Yeah, I want to know how this strap is hurting you when I'm the one who's getting it.
Right.
Yes, parents say a lot is quite paradoxical, right? So the next one was also my mother. I grew up in a very good home. I can honestly say that I'm one of those, persons in society who really did grow up in a very positive home environment. Two-parent home where both parents work. And I'm also a PK. I'm a pastor's kid. So I'm a PK, and I know what it's like to be a PK.
Yeah, because you guys get crucified the world.
Yes, we do. Yeah, PKs for any PKs out there, exactly. Are you guys PKs?
No, but my godfather was a deacon. And my great uncle was a pastor. So, and my grandmother founded his church. So, it was very strict. Like I'm the only one out of all my girlfriends who couldn't run the streets or who couldn't go out. I could never spend a night over a friend's house. I could have company over, but I could never spend a night out because my grandma would say, "Well, I know what's going on in this house. I don't know what's going on in that house."
Exactly.
So but if we look at the times of today and tomorrow, yesterday and today, I would rather be in that strict parenting home that gave me the morals and values that I have today versus the freedom that these younger generation children have, and they have no fear of nothing today.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah. Because the children have gained control of the homes. And it saddens me. I mean, I have 5 of my own, and Sis and I, we talk about this all the time, how you just have to put that standard there and say, well, so-and-so's not my child. Or so-and-so doesn't have to come home to me. Or so-and-so doesn't have to, I have to remain at that standard because the expectation for my children is different than that of the world right now.
Yes.
So that is beautiful. That is beautiful though. So Devon, I know we have about 3 more minutes here before we go off air.
And I wanted to ask him.
Yes.
Sorry.
She's so smooth.
I just wanted I just wanted you to give all your information, your hashtags, your Facebook, your books, everything, how they can reach you, and take us out. And give a shout out if your wife is listening to anyone, and let them know that you'll be with us next week. But we got something planned so grand next week.
Yes, I'm off, which is very good.
Oh, God work.
Yeah, hey. I'm off next week, so I can actually leave Baltimore very early. I usually get off at 5 o'clock. And coverage during this holiday season, I have some stuff by this out, but I did leave at 4:30 and certainly didn't expect to get here so late. But next week, to get in touch with me, just check out my website, devonblackwood.net, devonblackwood.net. And actually, and even if you forget, the website, just Google, put
you on ours. They just go to Lillian Devine and find you there. All the information on our page.
I was looking at it. Yes, very nice. For you to take the time.
Yes, absolutely.
Do all of that. That's just
here at Lillian Devine, as I spoke to you before, it's a Black Wall Street. We beam. We bring awareness, we empower, we educate, and we make a difference. So anyone, and our listeners and viewers know, anyone that comes onto this Black Wall Street, y'all already know Lillian Devine have certified.
Signed, sealed,
it's certified. So Devon Blackwood, if you can't remember that, check it out on Lillian Devine on our webpage. You'll find his Facebook page. You will find his webpage. You will find his YouTube videos. You will find his introduction to a couple of his books and promos. So definitely.
And he'll be with us next week.
Yes, next week. Yes. And I'll be on time because I'm off.
And you need to come hungry.
Yes. Ooh, you ladies are gonna.
We got something really planned.
I love it when ladies eat.
Now wait a minute before we go, because I hear an England, but then I hear a Caribbean.
Yes.
So I'm looking at you, listening to you, and I'm like, okay, I hear the Caribbean. I'm not gonna say Trini because it's nowhere near Trini. Trini is more of a dragging in a way that Jamaicans don't.
Right.
Now, but I want to say Jamaican, but then there's accent, British accent to you. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Okay,
correct.
so you are
so right.
So you are born in Jamaica and grew up in England?
No, born in England, grew up in England.
Okay.
And my parents are from the Caribbean.
Okay.
And I came here when I was 17.
Oh, so there's that. There's that. So you know where you know your heritage. You had a chance to tap into that. Some people might have said, well, I was in the United States, but my parents are from Africa, but they don't have that accent that's their parents have, or they don't even know how to communicate in their language. But with you, it's very strong. It's very strong.
Yeah,
it's a good thing.
Proud of my background and my culture.
Yeah,
it's made me a part of who I am today.
So, do we sound different? Americans.
When I first came here, oh my God! When I first came here to America, I had a hell of a time.
Really?
Understanding the slangs and the lingo.
Okay.
Especially the ebonics and how folks.
Yes, that's frustrating.
And when I went to church, I would always ask people, what is it what they're saying? For instance, they would say, I get up and testify, and they say, I thank and bless the Lord for waking up this morning.
Bless the Lord,
keep me alive. Yeah, Lord, go. Give myself time.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah, doctor, and a surgeon. I went inside.
None of the confidence have sound. All of the consonants lose.
I understand.
Yeah.
Thing. So I would say, why is it going to say? I'm going to say, okay, give thank and bless the Lord for waking me this morning. Give thank and bless the Lord that He is a lawyer. And he's a doctor.
Yeah.
So I would understand.
Well, then you know what? That has me empathize with anyone who's not of American descent, because we have just as much hard time as understanding someone who's not from America, and they're communicating. And a lot of times you don't want to say, What was she saying? Right. But sometimes you have to say, I don't mean any harm, but I didn't. What did you say?
It's unique because I remember one time I was interviewing that young man, and he actually started speaking his language to his father. They were Indian, and I said, right, and he said, you understood what I said, and I said, oh, because I realized that they were speaking their native tongue. Yeah. It wasn't even an accent; it was a native tongue.
Right.
But somehow God allowed me to tune in to exactly what he said. So he said, well, what did I just say? And I told him what he said to his dad. And he said, well, how did you know what I said? You speak this language? I said, no, I just got international ease. So, but pray for spiritual international ease.
No, oh, you know what I like? You know what I got? I got an international stomach.
Yes. Yes.
Because
I do too. Yeah.
I can cook. Yes. I cook all American food, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you was to ask me, what do you want to eat? It's not going to be American food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love everything Caribbean. I love everything African. Mm-hmm. I get her to cook my African dishes, and I do that.
Yeah, that's right. You told me about it the other day. I want to taste.
Yeah, and I do the Jamaican dishes, like because I have carry goat jerk chicken, oxtail. Rice and peas, callaloo, because one of my girlfriends trained.
Yeah, that green is really good, real good.
Yes, but it gotta be cooked right.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, it's gotta be cooked right.
You can't just have anybody cook it. It's gonna show.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna tell you,
and it's the truth.
And I love to eat.
You do?
What?
I should make some jerk chicken.
You should make us some jerk chicken and bring it Friday.
You know what? I will bring it Friday. Jerk chicken is what you want?
Yes.
And plantains?
Oh, shucks.
I was lacking my plantains the other day. I was excited. Yes, I didn't have any. I was so mad.
Yeah, and do you like avocado?
Yes.
Okay, but I'm going to make the jerk chicken.
Okay.
And bring your avocado.
Okay.
Like the real avocado.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not
just
small little tiny one, but you see a giant.
Oh.
Yeah, but
the size of a mango.
Okay.
The size of a mango.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the size
there you
of a
go.
mango.
Okay. Okay. All right.
And plantains.
Okay. Yes.
I'll make it for you.
Okay.
I'll bring it for you on Friday. And what we can do, we can tempt our listeners and our viewers.
Yes.
You know, we can put it here.
You have no idea.
Oh, we want a piece of chicken. Nah.
He has no idea. As a matter of fact, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to thank you for listening to Lillian Devon here in this Win DC Radio Land. Do you have anyone you want to say any shouts out to before we sign off?
Well, of course, to you, very special lady, for having me on today. You know, with Lisa, remember
that's really absolutely.
How I met you and Lisa.
Yeah, that's my big sister.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, she used to do my hair when I was 13. Well, she was 13 and I was 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That is absolutely wonderful.
Yes,
to all my friends out there, everybody that was always following me, to all the children in the world, to you ladies, just everybody who's listening.
Yes.
And we look forward to next week. My daughter Katie, she's 15 years old.
Oh, hey, Katie. Hey, Katie.
Very sweet.
Daddy loves you.
Big
time.
She's a daddy's girl.
There you go.
Big time. And men, you already know, in order to get to her, you got to go through him. Not the father. Before you meet the father, I'm not talking about the father upstairs.
That's right.
G-O-D. I'm talking about her father. D-E-V-O-N.
Amen. Well, we thank you for listening to Lillian Devine here on Green Dolphin Street on Win DC Radio. Please make sure you tune into our YouTube channel. Stay tuned and subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
And you better tune in next Friday for our
right. We have specials.
We have some really good stuff going on.
Surprises.
That it is doing everything I can. Like I had to sew my lips shut.
It's about to be a new year, y'all. Lillian Devine are rocking, and we're gonna rock it right on into the new year with Jesus. Don't let anybody tell you can't, because when Jesus says yes, nobody can say no. Be blessed. All right.
Thank you for listening to Lillian Devine with special guest Devon Blackwood. It was humbly our honor. We look forward to next week, and it is just the beginning, because understand when God has his hand in something, it's already done.
Amen.
So listen, don't forget to tune in and subscribe to our YouTube channel, because a lot of things that you won't be able to see unless you are a subscriber to YouTube for next Friday. Okay? If you thinking about waiting for Facebook or thinking about waiting for something else, you might miss us, because we stepping out on faith doing something different.
That's right. Love you guys. Mwah, bye.